All right, so we are going to take this, it's going to be quite a bit of a hip opener flow here. We're going to take this toward EPK2 Vinyasa 2, or I will refer to this as a hard loose pose. Some people call this flying splits, and keep in mind, it's going to be a lot of work. The inner thighs, especially the hamstrings, keep that in mind, work things as best you can. And this is the setup that I'm going to cue once we come into this pose. So once we get in the main part of the flow, every sequence is going to bring you to the front of the mat, and you're going to come into this almost all fours position. So both hands down, one knee to the floor. The other foot's going to be forward behind the wrist on the same side. Now to come into this, you got to lift that front heel, get light on that front leg, keep the knee high outside the arm, and as you bend to the arms, shoulders forward, pull the elbows in, think chaturanga here, you want to get the elbows underneath you, and then you're going to lean away from that front leg. So I'm going to set my ribs onto my right arm, my left leg on my left arm, and lift the left foot, and then from here, and keep in mind, you got to keep that front leg lifted. Look forward, lean, and that's going to lift the back foot. If you come into this and you start flopping around, you can't figure out what's going on, you got to use the physics of the pose. You need to bring your shoulders forward, bring your head forward to lift the back leg. Now the icing on the cake, if you want to take it further, is maybe extending that front leg as well. Takes a pretty open hamstring. And from here, we'll take it through the vinyasa. Now you can just step it back, fly it back, whatever you like. You can come to chaturanga from there. You can step it back to plank. Feel things out and see where you want to take it to. But we're going to work this into the hips quite a bit before we get into that position. So just feel things out and get ready to shimmy around a little bit here. It's very hard to cue this generally for people. So depending how long your torso is and how long your limbs are, you may have to shift off to the side. You may have to try to crank one arm in especially hard. But really, be ready to adjust and just feel things out as best you can to get into the pose, or get as close as you can toward it. You don't have to get all the way. So all that said, let's go ahead and start this standing. We're actually going to take this about halfway down to a squat. So come to the front of the mat with your feet a little bit wider than your hips, heels in, toes out, and then bend the knees. Bring your elbows to your thighs. Just sink your hips back, bring yourself down low. And once you come down, hold tension in the shape. So you're not just drooping down toward the floor, but press your arms into your legs, press your legs back into your arms, round your spine, spread your shoulder blades apart, and then just relax your neck. Let your head just hang. And then once you feel this out here, just go ahead and close your eyes. So just give yourself a moment to settle in like this. Let your mind quiet down. And then just start to deepen your breathing here. So with the inhales, pull in as much air as you can. Try to fill up your lungs. Hold on to all that breath at the top. And then when you exhale, constrict the back of your throat. So slow your breath down on the way back out. And just work to make your exhales last at least as long as your inhales as you breathe. And just keep breathing like this to begin. Now when you're ready, you take a deep inhale. With the exhale, open your eyes. And then with the next inhale, just roll this up to standing. Bring your head up last and open up your palms at your sides. When you're ready here, with an inhale, just reach up high, take it slow. Exhale, hands down through heart center. Inhale, reach us up high again. Exhale, hands through center. Inhale, arms up high. Exhale through center again. Inhale, reach up high. And then with your right hand, take hold of your left wrist and pull the left arm across. Pull the left shoulder back, gaze up high. Inhale, come up to center. Switch it out. Left hand takes hold of the right wrist. Pull that right arm across, gaze high here. And then bring it back up through center. Take hold of your left wrist. Lean right. Pull your left shoulder back this time. Bring your gaze up high. Back up through center. Take hold of the right wrist. Lean left. Draw the right shoulder back. Look up toward the ceiling. And then up through center. Take hold of the left wrist. Pull the left arm across. Left shoulder back. Hold here. Keep leaning right. Keep breathing. Try to open your chest toward the ceiling. And feel that stretch on the left side of your ribs. Bring it back up through center. And then hold on to the right wrist. Draw it across to your left side. Pull the right shoulder back. Chest toward the ceiling. Gaze up high here and just breathe. Now with your next inhale, come back to center. Reach up. And then with the exhale, bring the hands down to center. Bend the knees. Sink down low toward a squat. And then back and forth here. Inhale all the way up. Arms up high. Exhale, bring the hands to center, sink down low. Inhale all the way up again. Exhale, sink this back down. Inhale all the way up. And then with the exhale, sink down low. Inhale up all the way. Exhale, sink down, stay low this time. And take this into a twist. Left hand to your left knee, your right hand down inside your right foot. Now keep your hips low, keep your knees wide, move a little bit side to side. You should be twisting a little bit here. And maybe press the knees out further. Keep your left shoulder lifted, chest opening toward the left, and just keep breathing. And then switch it out. Left hand inside your left foot, right hand to the right knee. Again, hips down low, knees out wide, right shoulder high. And just move around here. And then go bring both hands down, stay low like this, and bring yourself into your deepest squat. So maybe the feet come closer, maybe wider. Now, you can always keep this up high. Bring the elbows to your thighs, hands together. This is good enough. And if you're able to keep the heels down and come down deeper, find your depth, and just give yourself a moment here to feel this out. You can always adjust the angle of the feet. And then from this low position, we're going to move. I want you to keep your feet in place, but bring the right hand down to the floor behind you. Left hand as well. Come forward to the right hand. And then forward to the left. Come back with the left hand, and then back with the right. Left hand forward, right hand forward again, and just work it as best you can. Back with the right hand again, back with the left. Forward with your right hand, and forward to the left. Bring it back with the left hand, back with the right. Left hand forward, and then right hand forward. Now one more time this way, right hand back, and then left hand back. Bring your right arm forward, and reach the left arm forward. One more time the other way, left hand first and then the right hand back, and just keep your hands back this time. Now keep your feet lifted up off the floor. See if the hands are close. So palms down, fingertips to the side, hands are shoulder width and behind your shoulders. And if your feet are further forward, try to walk them in close so your thighs are close to your belly. And then we'll work a little bit of internal rotation here before we take this too far, just to warm up the hips. So fold your right knee to the left as far as you can. You come into the inside edge of the right foot and try to curl the toes up a little bit. And then bring this up to center. Bring the left knee over to the right, come to the inside edge of the foot, go as low as you can with that knee. And then back to center here. Right knee over to the left, curl the toes. And then bring this back to center. Then bring the left knee over to the right, take it as far as you can. And then back to center here. Now right knee over to the left side again. And then maybe reach the right arm left if you want to take it even further. And then back to center, as you started in that squat. And then left knee over to the right. Maybe reach that left arm across. Bring that knee to the right side far as you can. And then come back to center here. A couple more rounds. Right knee over to the left. Maybe reach with your right arm. And then bring this back into center. Left knee over to the right. Maybe reach that left arm across. Keep the left foot active. And then come back to center here. One last round. Right knee over to the left. Maybe reach that right arm across again. Back to center, back on both hands. Left knee over to the right, maybe reach that left arm across this time. And then one more time, bring it back to center. And then once you're back to center, go ahead, set your seat down on the floor, shake your legs out a little bit. And since we're here, we'll just go right into reverse tabletop. So feet in front of you about hips width distance apart. Hands behind the shoulders about shoulder width. Palms down with the fingers forward if you can. You can always rotate your fingers to the sides again. But either way, press into the floor, lift your seat up off the mat. And let's take it up and down. Inhale, press your hips up high, squeeze your glutes. Exhale, sink back down. Inhale, lift your hips up again. And then exhale, lower. Inhale, press this up high. Exhale, come back down. Inhale, lift your hips again. And then exhale, lower. Inhale, press this up high. Exhale, bring it down. Inhale, lift your hips. And then exhale, lower. Now inhale, press up one more time, hold here. Now keep your glutes squeezing, keep your hips lifting. You can look forward, look up, hang your head back, whatever you like, but keep the tension of the lift. Take an inhale. With the exhale, come all the way down. Once you're down, just take a moment, shake your hands out a little bit. Now I'm just turning for the camera here. We're going to take this further to the hip. So once you're ready, come into a Janu Shasana position. Right leg extended, left knee bent. Sole of the left foot on the inner right thigh. Now we'll take this with a little bit of a twist. So left hand or left arm presses into your left leg. Set the right hand behind you and pull the right shoulder back. We're going to lift the right leg. Now it'll be easy if you lean this back. If you want more of a challenge, you can lean forward. But keep your right leg straight. Point the toes best you can. And then lift that right heel up off the floor. Set it back down. Right leg up again. And then lower the foot. Right leg up high. Bring the foot back down. Lift your right leg, keep the right shoulder pulled back, and then bring the foot down. One more time, lift the right foot. Now hold here and try to draw itty-bitty circles with the right big toe. Hold the tension best you can. And then bring that foot back to the floor. Shake the thigh out a little bit. And go ahead, lean back, switch it out. Bend the right knee, extend your left leg. Now as you set this up, bring the right hand pressing into the right leg. Left hand sets behind you. Pull your left shoulder back and keep it back. And then keep your left leg straight. Now again, maybe lean back to make it easier. Maybe lean forward for more of a challenge. But with a straight left leg, lift the foot up off the floor best you can. And then set it down. Left foot up high again. Set it back down. Lift your left leg. Bring the heel to the floor. Left leg up high. And then bring it back down. Left leg up one more time. Hold here. Draw itty-bitty circles with your left big toe best you can. And then bring that heel to the floor. Shake the thigh out a little bit. And this should be on the verge of cramping. And we're going to do another round. So lean back and switch it out. Right leg extends, left knee bends. Now again here, find that twist. Left arm presses to your left leg. Right hand sits behind. Keep your right shoulder pulled back. Keep your right leg straight. And lean back if you need to or forward. But lift the right heel up as high as you can. Set it back down. Right heel up again. Keep the right shoulder back. And set the heel. Right leg up best you can go. Bring the heel back down. Lift your right leg again. And then lower. Now one more time, lift, hold here. And then just try to move side to side within about 6 inches, not too far. And then go ahead and set that foot down. It's about enough of that. Shake that thigh out. And take it on the other side. So lean back, extend your left leg, right knee bends. Now move toward that twist. Right arm presses to the right leg. Left hand sits behind you. Keep your left shoulder pulled back. Keep your left leg straight. Lift the left heel up high as you can. And set the heel. Left leg up high again. And bring the heel down. Lift your left leg. And set the heel. Left leg up high. Keep the left shoulder pulled back. And bring the heel down. Left leg up high. Set the heel. One more time, lift, stay here, and just move right and left about 6 inches or so with that left big toe. And then bring it back down, shake the thigh out a little bit. And then switch it out. Bend your left knee, extend the right leg. And this is going to be a little bit different here, but same initial setup. Now I want you to sit this up tall and keep the hands in front of your chest. You can bring your hands to the floor if you need to, but work this as best you can. So lean to the left hip. Lift the right leg, fold it. Bring the right heel outside your hip and sit this up tall. So work to get the right sit bone toward the floor. Curl the toes of the right foot. And then lean left and extend your right leg forward. And just take it back and forth like that. Lean left again. Fold the right leg into your side. Try to sit this up tall. Bring the right sit bone down low. Lean left and extend that right leg forward. Again, lean to the left side. Fold that right leg underneath to your side. Bring that right sit bone down. And then lean to the left again. Extend the right leg forward. We'll do it 2 more times. So lean over to your left side. Fold that right leg in. Work to sit this up tall. Get that right sit bone toward the floor. And then lean left and extend the right leg. Now one more time. Lean over to the left. Fold the right leg in. Now sit this up as tall as you can and work it with a twist. Pull the right shoulder back. Look over your right shoulder. Keep the right foot tense. And then go ahead, lean to your left side. Extend the right leg. And let's switch it out. Take it the other way. Extend your left leg. Bend the right knee. Right sole the right foot to your inner left thigh. And again, sit this up tall. Now lean over to the right hip. Lift your left leg. Fold it into your side. And then bring yourself up. Try to sit this up tall with the left sit bone toward the floor. Curl the toes of your left foot. Lean over to the right and extend your left leg forward. Back and forth. Come over to the right side. Fold that left leg in. Try to sit this up tall each time. And then over to your right side and extend the left leg forward again. Lean to the right. Bend the left knee. Pull that heel in. Sit this up tall. Left sit bone down. And then over to the right side and extend the left leg forward. 2 more times like that. Come over to the right side. Fold the left leg in. Sit this up tall. And then over to the right side. Extend your left leg forward again. 1 more time. Lean this to the right. Fold the left leg in. Now sit this up as tall as you can. Bring that left sit bone close to the floor. Try to twist. Look back over your left shoulder and keep that left foot tense. And then go to lean to the right. Extend your left leg. Extend the right leg as well. And just shake your legs out for a moment here. And then once you're ready, just cross at the ankles. Roll forward. Your hands come into all fours. And once you move into all fours, just take a moment and move around here. Feel things out. Stretch your hands, stretch your fingers, and just press into the floor. Move the shoulders and hips side to side. Maybe shake your legs out a little bit. You might be lighting up weird muscles around your hips that you're not used to. And then bring this into center in all fours. Let's take it to the wrist. So from all fours, I want you to slide your hands in close within about 1 or 2 hands lengths of your knees. Now flip your hands over, backs of the hands down, palms facing up, the fingertips point toward you. Now spread your fingers out wide, press your fingertips down. Straight arms, spine pressed up toward the ceiling. Try to keep that lift in the upper back. And as your fingertips press down, just sway the shoulders side to side. Feel this out. Let the stretch go through the wrists and up into the forearms. You can always bring the hands in closer to the knees if it's too intense. And then from here to take this further, just one hand at a time. Flip the right hand over, palm down, fingertips still pointing toward you. Same with the left hand, flip it over. And then flip the right hand again, and flip the left, and keep on switching out back and forth. Now take this at your own pace, but as you're moving, take a moment to reset your hand each time. Spread the fingers out wide, press your fingertips down, try to straighten your arm at least briefly, and just work it as best you can. Now just give this another round or two. And the next time you end up with both palms facing up, I want you to hold that position. So fingers spread wide, fingertips pressing down, straight arms, spine pressed up toward the ceiling. Stay here. And then if you can take it further, hold that engagement in your hands, but shift your weight to the left knee, bring the right foot out to the side, just touch the heel down to the floor, and then set the right knee back down. Left heel out to the side, and then bring the knee back down. Right heel out to the side, still press into the fingertips. Bring the knee back down. Left heel out to the side again, and then set the knee. Right heel out to the side one more time. Come back into center. Left knee out to the side one more time. Back to center here. And then come up onto the fingertips and walk the hands forward. Come to your usual all fours. Wrists underneath the shoulders and knees under your hips. Now keep your palms facing down. One by one, rotate your hands. Fingertips to the side and then in toward your knees. And come as far in this rotation as you can. Spread the fingers out wide. Dig your fingertips down. Grip your mat. Press your spine up toward the ceiling. Stay lifted here. And maybe circle the shoulders or just sway side to side, but keep that grip. Feel things out. Notice that stretch moving into the undersides of the forearms. Now to take it further here, keep gripping the floor. Keep your spine lifted. But then extend your left leg straight back. Keep it lifted. Rotate the left big toe to the left and try to stack the left hip above the right. Keep your hips lifted. Keep gripping the floor with your hands. Now in a pulse this, moving the left leg sideways like a fish. So on my count, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring the left knee down. And then take it on the other side. Extend the right leg straight back. Rotate the right big toe to the right and try to stack the right hip above the left best you can. Now as your body's twisting, dig into your fingertips. Keep your spine lifted. And then pulse it sideways on this side. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Right knee down. And then come up onto the fingertips, down to sitting on your heels, and take a moment. Shake your hands out. Loosen up your fingers and loosen up your wrists. And once you're ready, come back to all fours. Now from all fours, we're going to take this down into a lopsided setup. So go ahead and bring the right forearm down to the mat, but stay on your left hand. Now right elbow to the side, move your right hand to center, that forearm's diagonal. Slide your left hand back, stack the elbow above the wrist, and keep the elbow pulled in. Now just look straight down, tuck the toes of both feet, lift your knees and bring your hips up high. And if you can take it further, walk your feet and get your hips up as high as you can. Now keep the left elbow pulled in. You can just stay here if this is good enough. But if you can take it further, inhale the left leg high. Exhale, knee to left arm. Inhale, lift your left leg. Exhale, knee to arm. Inhale the left leg high. Exhale, knee to left arm again. Inhale the left leg high. Exhale, knee to arm. Inhale the left leg high. Exhale, knee to arm one more time. Now keep that left leg on your arm. And then bring the right knee all the way down. Now keep the left leg pressing to the left arm. And if you can take it further, try to extend that left leg out to the side, kind of like you do in hurdlers. And then release it. Bring both knees down and come up onto both hands. Let's take all that on the other side. So once you're ready, take the lopsided setup with the left forearm down. Now left elbow to the side, left hand moves into center, that forearm's diagonal. Slide your right hand back, stack the elbow above the wrist, and keep the elbow pulled in. Now tuck the toes of both feet, lift your knees, and bring your hips up high. Walk your feet in, get your hips up as high as you can if you can take it further. Now, if you want to stay here, this is fine, but if you can go further still, inhale the right leg up high. Exhale, knee to right arm, bring it down. Inhale, lift your right leg. Exhale, knee to right arm. Inhale the right leg high. Exhale, knee to arm again. Inhale the right leg high. Exhale, knee to arm. Inhale the right leg high. Exhale, knee to arm again. Inhale the right leg high. Exhale, knee to arm one more time. Now keep that right leg on your arm, and then bring the left knee all the way down. Now keep the right leg pressing down. If you can take it further, extend the right leg to the side. And then go ahead and release that. And come back to all fours again. Once you're in all fours, move around here and breathe. And one more thing before we move on. I want to take this into a modified side plank. So right side's going to be your base. Step the left foot behind the right and bring the left hand to your left hip. Now just open up to the side. See it, everything stacked. Left shoulder, left hip above the right. Grip the floor with the right hand and kick down with your right foot. Now to take this further, reach your left arm past your head, stretch this out, and lift your left foot up off the floor. And if you can move with this, take an inhale. Exhale, squeeze in, elbow to knee. Now inhale, reach. Exhale, elbow to knee. Inhale, reach. Exhale, elbow to knee. Inhale, reach. Exhale, elbow to knee again. Inhale, reach. Exhale, elbow to knee one more time. Stay like this. And then bring your left hand forward, left foot down behind your left wrist. And this is almost all four setup that I showed you before. So bring your shoulders forward, pull the elbows underneath. Ribs to the right arm, left leg to the left arm. Just lift your left foot and hold here. We're just feeling this out. And then go ahead and release this. And bring yourself into all fours. And let's take that on the other side. So when you're ready, step the right foot behind the left. Right hand to your right hip. Now again, stack everything vertical. And when you're ready to take it further, go ahead and reach your right arm past your head, stretch this out longer. Lift the right foot up off the floor. Keep your left hand gripping your mat. Keep your left foot kicking down. Now, if you want to move here, take an inhale. Exhale, squeeze in, elbow to knee. Inhale, reach. Exhale, elbow to knee. Inhale, reach. Exhale, elbow to knee. Inhale, reach. Exhale, elbow to knee again. Inhale, reach. Exhale, elbow to knee one more time. Stay here. Now bring the right hand down, step the right foot down behind the right wrist, and lift the right heel. Keep that knee high outside the arm. Now on this side, shoulders forward, pull the elbows underneath, ribs to your left arm, right leg to the right arm, lift your right foot, and then just hold. When you're ready, just release, and bring yourself back into all fours. And once you find your all fours, give yourself a moment here, move around. Now you can just stay here and breathe, take another stretch if you like, but once you're ready, tuck your toes, straighten your legs, lift your hips, and find your downward facing dog. Now when you move into position, take a look at how you set the pose up. Hands about shoulder width distance apart. Flatten your palms so you can feel some weight toward the base of your thumbs. And sink your chest down low to the floor. Now as your chest sinks down, press your hips up as high toward the ceiling as you can and reach up to your hips. Use your core, tighten through the belly, around the lower ribs. Try to stretch your spine longer. And if your legs are tight, go ahead, bend the knees. You can always stay loose and just pedal this out and let your hips move side to side. Now when you're ready here, take an inhale. With the exhale, just bend the knees, look forward, step to the front. Let's take a ragdoll fold. Now feet about hips width distance apart, deep bend in the knees. Let your belly touch your thighs, let your head hang, let your spine round. And just let everything go long and loose here and let the muscles of your neck relax. Now you can hang your hands to the floor, you can reach to opposite elbows if you like, and maybe shake this side to side to loosen farther. Now when you're ready, just release any grip that you have. Keep the bend in the knees to begin, but restack your spine, so slowly round this up to standing, bring your head up last, and then just open up your palms at your sides. Now when you're ready, with an inhale, reach your arms up high. And then with the exhale, just bring your hands down to heart center. Now take a moment here to breathe. Set an intention. Let your mind clear. Find your focus. Take a deep inhale. And then with the exhale, just release your hands. With the next inhale, reach your arms up high. And with the exhale, slowly fold this forward. Hinge at the hips. Start with a straight spine. Put a little bend in your knees. Keep your core engaged. Move smoothly, and then just release this at the bottom. With an inhale, lift it up halfway. Fingertips forward to your shins. Lengthen forward to the crown of your head. And then with the exhale, just bring your hands to the mat. Let's step it back to high plank. Now find your shape. Resting the shoulders, palms pressed to the floor. Press the floor away from you. Press your spine up toward the ceiling. And keep that lift. take an inhale here. Now with the exhale, slowly bring your shoulders forward as the elbows bend. Now keep your body in line. Elbows pulled into your sides and lower with control, all the way down into your belly. Now once you're down, flatten the feet out behind you, hands under the shoulders, elbows into your sides. And let's take it up and down through low cobra. So with an inhale, just peel up your head, neck, and chest. With the exhale, roll this back down. Inhale, peel this up again. And then with the exhale, lower. Now inhale, peel up one more time, stay lifted here. Now keep the lift in the upper body, press into your feet, take some more all the weight out of your hands. Elbows at your sides, draw the shoulders back, keep your gaze forward. And work to lift this up a little bit higher still. Now take an inhale. Exhale, roll back down. So hands under the shoulders, elbows into your sides, press the palms down to the floor. Let's take it to upward facing dog. So with an inhale, straighten your arms. Now pull your chest forward, let your hips hang, stand the top to your feet. Keep your legs active, work to lift your knees up from the mat. Take it further, kick your feet down, squeeze your glutes, pull the hips forward to deepen the arc. Now lift with your arms, but lift with your shoulders. Keep your neck long, keep your chest pulling forward. And take an inhale. With the exhale, pull your belly in, hips up out of down dog. Pedal out. Let your hips move side to side. Left me down dog. Inhale the right leg high behind you. And with the exhale, bring it forward. Knee to chest, shoulders over wrists. Inhale the right leg high. Exhale forward, knee to right elbow. Inhale the right leg high. Exhale, knee to right elbow one more time. Stay forward. Take an inhale. And with the exhale, just set the right foot down behind the right wrist. Left foot comes down behind the left. Now we're taking a deep chair squat here. Keep your feet flat, keep the feet parallel. Bend the knees, sink your hips down low. Keep your chest facing the floor. Now look forward, reach your arms back. And we'll take it from here up and down. So with an inhale, come up all the way. Exhale, bring it back down. Inhale up again. Exhale, come back down. Inhale all the way up. Exhale down one more time. Inhale all the way up, stay lifted here. Put the weight to the left foot, hover the right, hold your balance. Now once you're ready, hands to your hips, come to standing with your right knee high. And let's take it to dancer variation here. So line the right knee up the left. Reach back with your left hand. Find the inside edge of the right foot. Now once you got that grip, just line up the knees. And then right arm high, palm forward. Now just take it to where you can. Kick into the left hand. Lean forward against the tension of the kick. Draw your left shoulder forward. Keep your gaze forward. And just take this to where you can here. Now with your next inhale, slowly come back up. Right hands to your hips, right knee lifted. And then switch it out. Right foot to your base. Bring yourself to standing with your left knee high. Hold your balance here. Now press into the right big toe. Once you're ready, right hand underneath your left leg, underneath the knee. Now keep your left knee lifted, keep the toes pointed down. Now to stand this up tall, keep your gaze forward and as best you can. Extend your left legs forward as straight as possible. Bend the left knee, but keep it high. Again, extend that left leg forward. Bend the knee, but keep it lifted. One more time, extend your left leg, hold here best you can. Now bend the left knee, it's still high. With your right hand, take hold of your left knee, pull it up higher, bring it closer, maybe lean back a little bit. Now if you want to take it further, right hand to the left big toe. You can extend that leg forward and up, and maybe go further either way. You can reach that left arm up and back, keep your balance, keep looking forward and keep breathing here. Now take an inhale. With the exhale, still balancing, left knee lifted, hands to your hips. And then slowly, just step that left foot back, find a high lunge. So come onto the toes, your left foot, deep under the right knee. Take a moment to adjust. Make sure your hips are squared, feet on two separate tracks. Right hip back, left hip forward, left leg towards straight with the heel lifted behind. And then when you're ready, bring your hands behind your head. Now interlace the fingers, palms open, elbows wide, shoulders pulled back, keep your chest open, and keep your spine tall. Now we're going to take it to the back leg. So bring your left knee down low just above the floor. And then come back up. Left knee down for 2. Keep your spine upright. Come back up. Left knee down for 3. Take it slow. Come back up again. Left knee down for 4. And then come back up. Sink your knee down for 5. Come back up again. Left knee down for 6. Stay with me here. And then come back up. Left knee down for 7. Keep your shoulders pulled back. Come back up. Left knee down for 8. And then lift back up. Left knee down for 9. Come back up again. Left knee down for 10. And set the knee on the floor, flatten the left foot behind you. Take a kneeling lunge. Everything's vertical from the left knee up. Now press into the right foot, kick into the left. With an inhale, reach your arms up high. Exhale, vertical twist, right arm back, left arm forward, open up to the right side. Inhale, back to center, reach up high. Exhale, twist again, right arm back, left arm forward. Inhale to center, arms up high. Exhale one more time, right arm back, left arm forward, hold here. Now keep reaching wide, keep the arms in line, look back toward that right hand. Kick your left foot down, start leaning back, and reach your right hand toward the left heel. You don't have to touch it, just keep that left hip pressing forward, keep breathing. Now with your next inhale, turn to center, arms up high. And then bring the hands down to your low back. Now interlace the fingers, pull the palms together, draw your shoulders back and keep your chest open. And then look down at your right foot. Now curl the toes of the right foot up off the floor, keep them curled. Roll to the outside edge of the foot and bring that right knee out to the side. Now kick into the left foot, push into the right, keep your right foot tense. Shoulders pulled back, take an inhale. Now with the exhale, hinge from the hips, lead with your chest, fold down low inside the right leg. And take it slow. Lift back up and bring your torso back up the vertical. Again, like that, hinge from the hips. Lead with your chest, keep your shoulders pulled back. Take this down low inside the right leg. Keep that right foot tense as you lift back up. Again, hinge from the hips. Lead with your chest. Bring your torso down low. Now stay low this time and stay forward. Now keep the right knee to the side, keep the toes, the right foot curled. Maybe go deeper, press your knuckles toward the ceiling, but keep breathing here. Now take an inhale. With the exhale, bring both hands down inside that right leg. Now tuck the toes of the left foot, lift your left knee up off the floor. And let's take it to side plank here. Left hand is your base. Roll to the outside edge of the left foot. Slide the right foot back. Now you can have one foot down or one knee down, or you can stack both legs. Reach your right arm high. Stay lifted. Keep your hips up high. Now if you want to move with this, right arm past your right leg, stretch, right arm past your head, stretch this out long. Lift the right leg off the left. And then take an inhale. Exhale, squeeze in, elbow to knee. Inhale, reach. Exhale, elbow to knee. Inhale, reach. Exhale, elbow to knee again. Inhale, reach. Exhale, elbow to knee. Inhale, reach. Exhale, elbow to knee. One more time. Stay here. Right hand forward, right foot down behind your right wrist. And bring your left knee down to the floor. We'll take it to hurdlers from here. So lift the right heel. Keep that right knee high outside your arm. Look forward. Shoulders forward. Pull the elbows underneath you. Ribs to the left arm. Right leg to the right arm. Lift the right foot. Keep looking forward, keep leaning, and lift the left foot up as well. Maybe extend that right leg if you want to take it there. And then when you're ready, go ahead, step it back, fly it back, and move to your vinyasa. Once you find your down dog, move around, breathe. Let's take all that to the other side. With your next inhale, raise your left leg high behind you. Exhale, bring it forward, knee to chest, shoulders over wrists. Inhale your left leg high. Exhale, forward, knee to left elbow. Inhale the left leg high. Exhale, knee to left elbow, stay forward like this, stay lifted. Now take an inhale. With the exhale, set the left foot down behind your left wrist. Right foot forward behind the right. So both feet flat, keep the feet parallel, keep your feet set wide. Bend your knees, bring your hips down low, chest facing down, look forward, and reach your arms back. Let's take it up and down. Inhale, come up all the way. Exhale, bring it back down. Inhale, all the way up again. Exhale, come down. Inhale, all the way up. Exhale, down one more time. Inhale, all the way up, stay up this time. Now put the weight to the right foot, just hover the left, slow your breathing down, and find your balance here. Once you're ready, hands to your hips, left knee lifted. And let's take a dancing variation on this side. So line the left knee up with the right and reach back with your right hand. Find the inside edge of your left foot. Once you've got that grip, kick into your hand. To go further, left arm high, palm forward. Kick into the right hand, start to lean forward against the tension of the kick. Right shoulder forward, keep your gaze forward. Just take this to where you can and breathe here. All right, slowly with an inhale, bring yourself back upright. Left knee lifted, hands to your hips. And switch it out. Left foot's going to be at base. Come to standing with your right knee high. Now once you balance, take hold of that right leg with your left hand underneath the right knee, and keep the toes of the right foot pointed down. Now stay tall, just keep looking forward, and as best you can, extend the right leg straight, bend the knee but keep it high. Again, right leg forward, extend, bend the knee and keep it lifted. Right leg extends one more time, hold here. And then bend the right knee, still lifted, but this time left hand takes hold of your right knee. Bring it up higher, pull it in closer, maybe lean back. Now if you want to go further, left hand to the right big toe. You can extend that leg forward and up. And if you want to go further, either way, you can reach that right arm up and back, but stay balanced here, keep your gaze forward, keep breathing. Still balancing, take an inhale. Now with the exhale, hands to hips, right knee still lifted. And then to step that right foot straight back, bring yourself into a high lunge. Now deep in left knee, right leg towards straight. The feet are still on two separate tracks, so be sure you square the hips. Right hip forward, left hip back. And keep your spine upright. Hands behind your head, interlace the fingers. Palms open, elbows out wide, draw the shoulders back and keep your chest open. And then dip the right knee down low just above the floor. And then come back up. Bring the right knee down low again. And then come back up. Right knee down low for 3. Bring it back up. Bring the knee down for 4. And then come back up. Right knee down for 5. Come back up again. Keep your shoulders pulled back. Right knee down for 6. And then come straight up. Right knee down for 7. Keep looking forward. Come back up. Right knee down for 8. Come back up. Take it slow. Right knee down for 9. Bring it back up one more time. Right knee down for 10. And then set the knee down and flatten the right foot behind you. Now just take the kneeling lunge. Everything's vertical from the right knee up. Kick into the right foot, push into the left. With an inhale, reach your arms up high. Exhale, vertical twist, left arm back, right arm forward, open to the left side. Inhale to center, reach up high again. Exhale, twist, left arm back, right arm forward. Inhale to center, arms up high. Exhale one more time, left arm back, right arm forward, hold here. Now keep the arms in line, look back toward your left hand, kick into the right foot, and start to lean back and reach that left hand toward the right heel. If you touch it, great. If you don't worry about it. Just keep that right hip pressing forward. With your next inhale, turn to center, reach up. And then with the exhale, hands to your low back. Now find the grip that feels strange. Interlace the fingers, pull the palms together, draw your shoulders back and keep your chest open. And look down at your left foot. Now curl the toes, left foot up, keep them curled. Roll to the outside edge of the foot, bring that knee out to the side and keep the tension in your left foot. Now keep your shoulders pulled back, take an inhale. And with the exhale, hinge from the hips. Lead with your chest, come down low inside that left leg. And then take it slow. Bring your torso back upright. Again like that, hinge from the hips. Bring yourself down low inside the left thigh, shoulders pulled back, left foot still tense. And then come all the way back up the vertical. One more time. Hinge from the hips, lead with your chest. Bring this down low inside the left thigh, hold here. Now you can let your head just hang. If you can take it further, maybe press your knuckles toward the ceiling, but keep breathing. Now take an inhale. And then with the exhale, just bring both hands down inside your left leg. Now tuck the toes of the right foot, lift the right knee. We'll take it to side plank from here. The right hand's your base, roll to the outside edge of the right foot. Slide the left foot back. Maybe have one foot down or one knee down or stack your legs. Left arm high, keep your hips lifted, hold. If you want to move, left arm past your head, reach this out long and lift the left leg off the right. Take an inhale. Exhale, squeeze in, elbow to knee. Inhale, reach. Exhale, elbow to knee. Inhale, reach. Exhale, elbow to knee. Inhale, reach. Exhale, elbow to knee again. Inhale, reach. Exhale, elbow to knee. One more time. Stay like this. And bring your left hand forward. Left foot down behind your left wrist. Right knee comes down to the floor. Into hard lift. Lift your left heel. Keep that knee high outside the arm. And then shoulders forward. Pull the elbows underneath. Ribs to your right arm. Left leg to your left arm. Lift your left foot. Look forward. Lean forward to lift the right leg up as well. And you can always extend the left leg if you want to take it there. When you're ready, take it through another vinyasa. Now from down dog, let's take it to half pigeon. When you're ready, inhale the right leg high behind you. With the exhale, bring it forward. Right knee behind the right wrist, right ankle somewhere behind the left. Now go ahead, bring your left knee down, flatten that left foot behind, and just bring yourself up right here for a moment. Now, as usual with this pose, there's a bunch of variations you can take this to. You can move toward the back bend, deeper extension, or melt down. But I'm going to cue this toward an active twist. So if you want to take the twist, keep your torso lifted like this. Slide the left hand over to the right and pull the right hand back. Maybe to the knee, but try to pull back toward your hip. And then draw your right shoulder back. Look over your right shoulder. Keep your left hip pulling forward. And if you can take it further still, tuck the toes, your left foot, hover the knee. But keep that left hip pulling forward, both hips sinking down. And kick that right foot into the floor as well. And just breathe here. Now take a deep inhale. And then with the exhale, both hands to the floor and bring them down close to that right shin. Now we're going to take a second pose. Pull your belly in, back the hips up over your left knee. Step the right foot down between your hands. And keep your belly touching your right thigh. Close that gap. We're going to take this toward a half split. So just start walking that right foot forward. And whenever you're ready, right heel to the floor, point the toes up toward the ceiling. Pull the right hip back, left hip forward, and rotate that right big toe towards center. And look for the stretch on the back of the right thigh. You don't have to take this too deep, and if your knee's bent, that's fine. Just hold the tension. Now, if you want to take it toward a full split, tuck the toes, your left foot, lift your left knee. Now, as you let your hips sink down, still square the hips, right hip back, left hip forward. And you can stay folded forward and emphasize the stretch on the hamstrings in the right leg, or you can bring yourself more upright. And then a bit more of that stretch is going to go to the hip flexors on your left side. Now, I know it's easier to do this if you just open up your hips to the left, but work to keep your hips squared and be deliberate about what you're doing here instead of just sinking down for depth. Hold this with tension and hold it with strength. All right, if you took it toward the full split, come back to the half split with the left knee under your hips. And then from the half split, both knees down, come into all fours. Now, once you're ready, tuck your toes, lift your knees, bring the hips up, come back to down dog. And we'll go from here to the other side. When you're ready, inhale your left leg high. With the exhale, bring it forward. Left knee behind the left wrist, left ankle somewhere behind the right. Go ahead, bring your right knee down, flatten your right foot behind you. Pull the right hip forward, keep it in line with the left, and sink your weight straight down. And look for at least some of that stretch on the left side. Now again, you can take it toward the back bend and go deeper toward extension. You can melt all the way down if you just want to rest. And if you want to work that active twist, keep your torso lifted. Slide the right hand over the left, and then pull your left hand back to the knee or the hip if you can. And pull the left shoulder back, look back over your left shoulder, keep the right hip pulling forward. And if you can go further, tuck the toes of the right foot, hover your knee. Right hip forward, both hips sinking down. And try to kick that left foot into the floor as well. Keep breathing here. Now take an inhale. And with the exhale, just turn to center if you're twisted. But from wherever you are, bring your hands down close to that left shin. Now, pull your belly in, back this up. Hips over the right knee. Left foot sets between your hands. And stay folded. Belly to your left thigh. Close the gap and maintain that contact. Start walking that left foot forward. And then whenever you're ready, dig into the left heel, lift the toes up and point them toward the ceiling. Pull the left hip back, right hip forward. Look for that stretch in the back of the left thigh. And rotate the left big toe towards center at least a little bit. Now, if you want the full split, tuck the toes of the right foot, lift your right knee. Let your hips sink down, but keep your hips squared. Right hip forward, left hip back. Again, maybe keep the fold and take the stretch on the back of the left leg. Maybe come more upright and feel this in the hip flexors on the right side as well. But keep the tension of the pose, keep the squareness of the hips, and just breathe with this here. All right, now if you took the full split, come back to that half split with the right knee under your hips. And then from the half split, both knees down, come into all fours. Now once you got your knees down, I want to take this into camel. So see if the knees are set about hips with distance apart, so there's a little gap between your legs. Walk your hands in, bring yourself upright. Now, I always do this with my feet flat, and that'll work. If you prefer, you can tuck your toes, whatever's more comfortable for you. But go ahead, bring your hands to your hips, squeeze your glutes, and press your hips forward. Now you can bring the hands down lower or bring them up higher, but whatever you do with the hands, be sure you can pull the elbows back and keep your shoulders pulled back and keep your chest open. Now press into your feet, keep the glutes engaged, and then walk your gaze up the wall in front of you. Find the point in the ceiling that's directly above and just check in with this here. Feet pressing down, hips pressing forward, release your shoulders to the floor, and keep your spine long. This might be good enough. Now, if you want to take it further, you can walk your gaze toward the back wall, and then maybe bring your hands down toward your heels. Now, wherever you take this to, be sure your feet are still pressing down, the hips are still pressing forward. If you want to make it more active and go deep, you can just reach the arms straight back. Now, keep your glutes squeezing. You don't have to reach all the way, but keep your spine lengthening rather than simply going deeper into the bend. Keep breathing. Now, from wherever you are, slowly walk your gaze along the ceiling, find the front wall, and then come all the way down to sitting on your heels. Now, once you're down, just take a moment here, move around, breathe a little bit. And if you need to stay here longer, that's fine, but whenever you're ready, bring your legs out from underneath you and just come to a seat. We're going to take this to a seated twist. So once you're ready, right heel outside the left hip, left foot outside your right thigh. Now take a moment, get both sit bones down, and sit this up tall. Left hand sits behind you. Inhale the right arm high. And with the exhale, bring the right elbow down past your left thigh. Now sit this up tall. Crown of the head toward the ceiling. Look back over your left shoulder. Use your right arm, press into your left leg. Keep extending up as you're twisting, and breathe as deeply as you can here. Take a deep inhale. And with the exhale, release. Now bring both hands over to the right side. Lightly open up your chest to the right. And then go turn back to center. Hands behind, lean back, untangle the legs, and take it the other way. So left heel outside the right hip, right foot outside your left thigh this time. Take a moment, get both sit bones down to the floor. Once you're ready, set the right hand down behind. Inhale your left arm up high. And with the exhale, bring the left elbow down past your right thigh. Now sit this up tall, crown of the head toward the ceiling. Look back over your right shoulder. Use your left arm. Press into the right leg. Keep extending up as you're twisting. And again, keep breathing deeply here. Take a deep inhale. And then with the exhale, just release this. Bring both hands over to your left side. Lightly open your chest up to the left. And then go turn back to center. Hands behind, lean back and cross the legs. And bring yourself all the way down onto your back. Now once you're down, pull the knees in close. And let's take it into happy babies. Go ahead, reach between the knees. Take hold of the outside edges of your feet. Stack your ankles above your knees. And then pull down on both sides. Try to bring the knees down toward the floor outside your ribs. And press your feet back up into your hands at the same time. Keep the tension working both up and down. Now work to flatten your spine toward the floor. Try to bring the tailbone down. And then to go further, you rock a little bit side to side. Further still, you can extend your legs out against your grip. And then finally, when you're ready, take a deep inhale here. Draw it down as much as you can. And then with the exhale, just release. Extend your legs out fully. Lay your arms to your sides. Open up your palms toward the ceiling. And just let your eyes close here and let your body sink down into the mat for a moment. When you're ready, let yourself move again bit by bit, fingers and toes, arms and legs. Stretch this out long. Take an inhale. Reach your arms out past your head. And then draw everything back in. Bring the elbows toward your chest. Pull your knees up as well. And find your way up to a comfortable seat. Now just ground yourself into the mat. Stack your spine. Bring your hands up to heart center. And then take a deep inhale. Hold on to it at the top. And just let everything go. Thank you for joining class. Namaste.